United Nations, March 20th, 2023, disturbing report now on WeatherMedics Weather Buff. I am Jack Knack, the Weather Medic, the Doctor of Weather, with this Weather Buff video dedicated to the United Nations March 20th, 2023 disturbing report with key points, solution commentary, and a possible positive shift in people's mind toward climate change. The United Nations warns in its synthesis report, the world is on pace to blow past a critical global heating threshold by the early 2030s unless nations take immediate and dramatic steps to mitigate the climate catastrophe. In total, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change entire sixth assessment cycle took 8 years to complete, involving 700 scientists in 91 different countries. The United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change said Monday, March 20th, 2023, the planet is on course to warm by an average of 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels within a decade, causing irreversible damage to human populations and ecosystems. The report warns of worsening heat waves, flooding, drought, rising sea levels, famine, mass extinction, and the spread of infectious diseases. United Nations Secretary General António Guterres announced the findings Monday, March 20th, 2023, saying, quote, "A livable future for all is still possible if nations take urgent action. The 1.5 degree limit is achievable, but it will take a quantum leap in climate action." This report is a clarion call to massively fast-track climate efforts by every country and every sector and on every time frame. In short, our world needs climate action on all fronts, everything, everywhere, all at once, end quote. Well, key points summarized from the synthesis report on the 6th Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change Assessment report released on the 20th of March, 2023. Well, human activities have caused global warming, resulting in a 1.1 degrees Celsius or 2 degree Fahrenheit increase in temperatures since 1850 to 1900. Second point, current policy actions are likely to lead to a temperature increase beyond 1.5 degrees Celsius or 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit, resulting in severe impacts on human and other forms of life. The third key, if carbon dioxide emissions remain at 2019 levels, the remaining carbon budget for limiting warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius or 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit with a 50% likelihood will be depleted by 2030. The next key, urgent and deep greenhouse gas emission reductions are required across all sectors within this decade to achieve the 1.5 degrees Celsius or 2.7 degree Fahrenheit goal with a 50% likelihood. The next point is keeping warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius or 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit is still possible, but to reach it will need emissions to peak and start declining within the next 2 years. There are feasible and effective low-cost options for mitigation and adaptation, including solar, wind energy, electrification of urban systems, energy efficiency, and forest conservation and restoration. Political commitment and equity are also crucial to enable the shift toward low-carbon economic systems, with a greater focus needed on public grant-based finance for developing countries. There is enough finance available, but it needs to be directed toward climate action. The share of the United States population alarmed about climate change stood at about 26%. This is according to Yale's program on climate change communication. This is compared to 12% in 2012. University of Pennsylvania researchers found that when placing about 200 people in randomized groups, a minority committed to changing views could abruptly shift the majority's opinion when they reached 25% of the population. So yes, that one extra person at 26% now can sway the entire group. We'll have to wait and see if this is indeed the case to change public views on climate change. We are walking when we should be sprinting. If you would like to see more of these posts or would like to say thanks for this one, please consider becoming a supporter. To support the channel, go to patreon.com/WXMedic. This is Jack Knack, the weather medic, the doctor of weather. Thank you for making Weather Buff a part of your day. Good day, everybody.
Weather Buff.